Hello everyone, welcome to Bayern Now, the ultimate Bayern Munich fan channel. So incredible what the coronavirus has done. I said it in the first 10 seconds. Video demonetized. We don't even get monetized anyways. Damn it, man! Damn it! The stupid virus is everywhere and there's nothing I can do about it. First of all, school cancelled for a whole week. You would think that next week then I have all the time to watch Bayern play, but no, I can't because school is cancelled, and not only that, all the games are cancelled. So pretty damn annoying. It does suck. Ugh, Jesus Christ. Every single game has been postponed. I was kind of almost hoping that this weekend Bayern versus Union Berlin went on, but they cancelled that as well. And the next match, I'm trying to look at the Bundesliga, but it keeps taking me to the website. I want to look at the fixtures coming up. So for now, until, oh my goodness, the next match day is cancelled, and so this match day is cancelled, and then we come back on the 20th. So the Bundesliga is suspended till what? No, no, they'll suspend those games too. So 2 match days suspended. So that means that Bayern won't play Union Berlin and Bayern won't play Eintracht Frankfurt. Chelsea got lucky. It's going to be a boring month with no football. Yep, boring 2 weeks coming up here, man. Absolutely boring. I don't know what I do with my life without football. Usually my Saturdays are shaped around if Bayern win or not. If Bayern don't win, my week is ruined. If Bayern win, I'm incredibly happier for 3 days. And then I realize that we have a tougher opponent. And then I start thinking about that. My days, my year, everything, almost 99% of my happiness, it revolves around if Bayern win or not. And it's crazy. It's really weird. So for the next 2 match days, we're going to be bored. This week and next week, I don't have school all of next week. An extra spring break from the gods of spring. They're just giving us the gifts. 2020 has been the worst year ever. I mean, Kobe Bryant died. We have the coronavirus. A bunch of famous people died earlier off. And it's just really catastrophic in my honest opinion. But for me, it's been a great year because this channel has grown so much. But still, it's going to be boring without football. So every single game is suspended. That means that the Premier League suspended. Serie A suspended. La Liga suspended. Liga 1 suspended. Which is absolutely insane. I don't know. Look, we all know it's the right idea. If you tell fans that you don't come in, we'll play behind closed doors, they'll just line up at the stadium outside waiting for the team to come out. And that doesn't help because it means that everyone's close together. And if one person had the coronavirus, they could touch one person and next thing you know, 10,000 people outside the ground get it. And it's just a whole catastrophic thing. So stopping the games altogether, perfect idea from the FAs. And we can't do much about it as fans, but just hope that the people that have gotten the coronavirus get a healthy recovery. Mikel Arteta had the coronavirus. Hopefully he's alright. And it's just unfortunate that this virus is going around this quickly. It's really pissing me off. It's becoming a real problem. So glad that Mikel Arteta will be fine. But the thing with the coronavirus, it spreads quickly, right? No one wants to be sick. That's the issue. People are trying not to be sick. And that's usually what ends up getting you sick. Because if you've not seen over history, when people freak out about something and hope it doesn't happen, it usually happens. And that's how life works. Life doesn't ask you whether or not you're ready for it to happen. It just happens to you. And you just have to deal with it. And the coronavirus, first of all, whoever made it out of China, if you are responsible for this, F you. Bayern, best year of our season for 2 years, best time for 2 years for us, undefeated in 2020 for 3 months. We've been rolling around, having fun, and all of a sudden this crap happens. Absolutely annoying. I'm not gonna lie. The coronavirus has pissed me off. It's gotten me so disinterested in football now because all I do is watch football, man. What am I going to do? So there was supposed to be an international break, right? Yeah, there usually is an international break. But when is the international break? Is it in April? Well, they should push that back too, because now everything is messed up. Now Bayern will, well, good luck. Lewandowski is trying to get back to what, bro? You might as well just get fit. It's annoying. It's absolutely irritating. First of all, I'm really glad that, you know what? This is what's gonna happen. I think for the next 2 weeks, we're gonna have zero football, right? So, zero football for 2 weeks. What's that? Zero events. Everything is pretty much canceled in life. People are getting paid leave, right? And what's going to happen is that the people that are already infected will be staying home, not getting in contact with other people. And if they do, right, those people will be fine. And then 2 weeks passes by. The people that need to die, die. The people that live, live. And what happens is that after those 2 weeks, we'll just start to experience, it slows down. The hype behind the coronavirus will slow down. So the next 2 weeks, you're going to see, more and more people. 70% of cases recovered. So now we're going to start seeing more. And in Germany, the case numbers will go down because people are recovering and there aren't that many people picking it up. And you'll just see at the end that it's not big of a deal. So they just need to do this, because when you have a football event, it just takes one person to have it, to give it to like 20 people. And then those 20 people come in contact with 200 other people. It's just incredible. It's an incredible cycle of corona. So it's nice that the world, every country is responding like this, canceling things. School, right? Although my school, there's like 40 cases in Colorado where I live. There's actually no chance that it becomes an epidemic in Colorado. But if one person from a different city, it's not even I think there's 1 or 2 cases in my city, which is of 400,000 people. It takes one person to touch someone from our school who touches someone else, and it's a whole chain. So it just, this needs to happen. This is the proper response. Although I'm going to be bored for 2 weeks, I still understand why. I completely get it. At least it's not a stupid international break where they're playing the UEFA Nations League. At least it's not that, right? At least it's something more valuable and meaningful. So it's, sometimes football is less important than people's health, and I completely agree with that. So this whole coronavirus stuff, of course, I would like it not to have happened, but it did. And because it did, we have to suffer the consequences of it. And some fool was eating a bat, and that's how this all started. I'm spitting out of my mouth, by the way. I don't know why. But yeah, I'm quite happy that, Bayern leave off the season at such a high note. That's always nice. We're leaving. Well, we're not really leaving the season, are we? But we are in a way leaving the season on a high note. We are the only undefeated team in every competition so far this year, 2020, and we are flying high. Now, I wonder what this is going to do for the players, because they're going to come back and they're going to have to maintain that level and more. So it's going to be a very interesting watch when we watch Bayern play and other teams as well. It's not just Bayern, it's other teams. You have Manchester United, football is a huge part of our economy, but I'm just hoping. Donald Trump declared the coronavirus a national emergency. You know what? Maybe a little bit overrated, but still, I understand. So, yeah, this is the situation we're at right now, and it's a bit annoying, let's be honest. We don't all want this coronavirus. We don't. Why would I want the coronavirus? Maybe I have the coronavirus the way I'm speaking. I've lost my mind. Oh my goodness. But seriously. Another thing is Liverpool won't get their Premier League. So there's been so much talk of teams stopping the league now and just writing the season off and then going, shut up. Some teams have worked so hard, like Atlanta, to get to the Champions League. You can't do that. So UEFA won't be scratching anything. People are taking this too out of proportion. Like 2 weeks from now, we'll all forget the coronavirus was a thing, because we'll have only a couple thousand cases, right? People will have isolated themselves, and where the cases will be the most is countries that aren't close to where football is. For me, the most important thing is that it doesn't come to my family. If it affected me, I'd cough for 3 days and that's it. But if it's affected someone like my mother, it's gonna take a while for her to recover, and I don't want my mother sick. I don't want anyone sick. So, also another thing, the league that gets their football back, which I think is gonna be Germany, by the way. It's gonna be Germany because Germany. I think this is why Germany wanted to play at the weekend behind closed doors, anyways, because no other league is playing. So imagine if the German league played, everyone would be watching the Bundesliga. So the league that gets football back will make the most money. Let's be real. They will make so much money because people. 2 weeks, man. 2 weeks is a long time away from football. If it's international break, you're like, yeah, still football, but not good football. But no football at all. No sports. Even basketball fans will start watching football because they need something to have as an outlet. And football is usually an outlet for us in life to just kind of relax and think outside and just not focus on the realities of our lives too much. But, when we don't have that, we usually have more boring lives. So you can imagine that when the first game is announced, and which I think is going to be Germany because they have the least amount of cases out of all the countries in Europe. I don't know why, I don't know how, because Germany is just, I guess Germany just has a very advanced healthcare system, well, a quicker healthcare system, right? They have a better way of identifying, I don't know, or Germans in general just don't get sick. I wouldn't know why. So for me, the the league that gets their stuff sorted out, it will get the most. And you know what? Playing without fans makes football boring. I don't want that for Bayern. I'm sorry. I'd rather not have football at all than watch a game without fans. That's like going and watching a high school game. It looks so boring and lethargic. The PSG game, right? If there were fans in there, I think Dortmund could have done better because it just shows you that any team can play crap with no fans. It's crazy. Bro, some stores in my areas are out of food. Yes, food. Mine are out of toilet paper. People are buying toilet paper and stocking it up. No, to be fair, yeah, I'm not nervous. I'm not. I'm absolutely content. You're right. People panic. This is a great time for if you want to invest money into the stock market, right? People are panicking right now. Back in the 90s, 80s, when the Soviet Union was a thing, what were people scared of? People were scared of, boom, nuclear explosions. Now people are scared of viruses. And whenever there's a virus, Ebola did the same thing. There's generally an uproar. But this is bigger because it spreads quicker and it's also different and there's no vaccine for it, and it also kills quite a 2% of people that it infects. So obviously you're going to have people scared about it. But what you have to do is just relax, right? Don't let it get to you. And what happens is that when it gets there, when it gets to that stage, you just invest some money and into the stock market and you'll be fine, right? If you there's literally houses here that dropped in prices because people are scared of the coronavirus. So it's kind of insane. So yeah, no football, man. I'm gonna be bored as hell. 2 weeks, no school, spring break plus the extra week we get. So we're gonna be doing school online, which I really won't be doing. If I'm not at school, I have no reason to be doing schoolwork. That's how I see it. But yeah, man, that's really just what this video was about. I just can't stand this virus. We all used to joke about it too. Oh, you've got the coronavirus. Oh, you've got the coronavirus. Now it's like everyone has it, and it's like, well, not everyone, but I saw a clip of people in Italy. I should quit touching my eyes, but I've washed my hands. No one cares. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna have to play FIFA. I will have to play FIFA because I have nothing else to do. Usually I would be making a Bayern stream after watching a football game. But because there's no football, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do on Saturday. I guess I'll be playing FIFA and streaming it. That's the best thing to do. I'll be playing FIFA and streaming it, which I hate FIFA, but I downloaded it yesterday because I knew the matches would be postponed. And I have 2 weeks to play FIFA with you all on stream. Hopefully that's fun. Hopefully you enjoy that. But to be fair, this virus is just done a madness, and everyone's scared, and Everyone's going out of their minds. It's alright, guys. It's really alright because let's think about it this way. The virus incubation and recovery period is approximately 2 weeks. After those 2 weeks, everyone will be fine, right? Everyone will have recovered, no symptoms of the virus. The virus is dead, right? They crapped it and pissed it out. That's what happens. And then we'll all be alright. We'll all go back to our normal watching football on the weekends life, and no one will be able to tell us what to do. So that's the most important thing about this, is that we recover and don't have this anymore, and also that more people are recovering and not spreading it as easily, which means that we can watch football without the no fans thing. You know what? They should never play football behind closed doors unless you're Man City. Then every week is closed doors for you. You have no fans anyways. So yeah, no. I don't like that. That was boring. I couldn't watch PSG Dortmund, although it was probably a more bigger game versus Atletico Madrid versus Liverpool on a larger scale, because of the fact that there were no fans in the ground, and it sounded so dead and boring and lethargic. I'm not interested. So for me, what's going to happen is 2 weeks from now, the coronavirus would have died down. It wouldn't have affected football as much, and they'll go back to playing games, or they'll invest, or all leagues will invest in strategic ways to cope with, just scanning people by their door like they do at the airport, because they still don't do that. That's the way it spreads, right? A security guard will, check you, and then the virus is on your skin. They take it, and then they give it to the next person and give it to themselves. That's how it spreads in football matches and events. So what's going to happen is that once they just get some thermometers, measure your temperature. Health expert, I know all. When your body is over 101 degrees, it means that your system is fighting a virus, and therefore it needs to. You're fighting like a cold or flu. It's just how it is. I'm a genius. That's why they check your temperature, because your body heats up to make it a very intense atmosphere for the virus. Imagine Bayern playing and they start just pressing higher to make it uncomfortable for the opposition to play out of the back. That's what your body does. It heats up the intensity, and your body then is able to get rid of the virus, just for you non-health experts out there. So that's exactly how it works. So thank you everyone so much for watching this. I have no interest in continuing this stream. I don't see why. But thank you so much. Mia san mia, and peace. Jeez, no football, huh? That's gonna be boring.